Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a sick makeup look. I was recently sick and I wanted to get out of the house after a couple days of being locked inside of the house, and I didn't want to put on like a full face of makeup on, but I didn't want to have no makeup on because you know you just look like terrible when you're sick. So this is going to be like the easiest makeup look ever. It's like there's no eyeshadow or anything like that. It's just something for you to throw on when you want to get out of the house for a couple hours, when you've been stuck literally in the house all day when you're sick. So it's going to be a talk through video. I'm kind of just going to explain to you like what I'm doing, and it's like seriously the easiest thing you could do when you're sick because you don't really want to spend a lot of time putting on your makeup. So I was recently sick and I have asthma. I don't know if you guys know what asthma is. It's like the worst thing to go through. I've gone through it plenty of times before. I was actually in the ER, the emergency room, because I couldn't breathe. It was just like terrible, and I was wheezing, and I have a nebulizer, which is like a machine that like has medicine. It's almost like a vaporizer where you like breathe it in and out to help your lungs open up, because I seriously could not breathe at all and it just wasn't working. So I needed to go to the emergency room, and they gave me two nebulizer treatments there, and they gave me prednisone as soon as I got there as well, and the prednisone clears up my skin like so nice. So right now it feels so soft. I was on prednisone for 5 days and I seriously feel like my skin is so soft. I stopped the prednisone I think 2 days ago now. I also wanted to mention that I've been using this in the shower for my face. It's a scrub. It's a deep clarifying exfoliating scrub cleanser. It's oil free, and it actually has a cool and refreshing like feel to it. So when you're washing your face, it feels like cooling. So I've really been liking this, and I feel like it's been helping my skin out really, really nice. And it has like the beads inside, so it kind of like really scrubs your face, and I've been really liking this. So I just wanted to mention that. But the prednisone also was helping my skin clear up. It's not like I don't have like acne prone skin or anything, but I could feel like my skin is so soft. I don't understand why. Anyway, so I will leave the description of asthma like down below just so you guys can know what I'm talking about. And yeah, so let's start. Let's start with the video. So the first thing I'm going to do is use my moisturizer, which is the Loreal Collagen Moisture Filler. It's my absolute favorite moisturizer of all time. This is my second container, I think. It's really nice. I really, really love it. It's on the pricier side. It's like $15, I think. $15, $14, I'm not sure. But it definitely is more on the pricier side. And don't mind my hair because it's just kind of a mess right now. So I like to just put that all over my skin. I love this moisturizer. I've been using it for a while. It makes my skin so soft. I don't know. I just recommend it. If you guys have dry skin, I definitely recommend this moisturizer because it really helps my dry skin. I get very patchy like around my nose area, and I feel like it helps a lot. I really, really like it. So I do recommend it. I'll have all the products listed down below too, just so like in case I didn't mention anything. And then if you want, you can use a primer because I'm not going to put foundation on or anything like that, but I like to use a primer just to like fill in those pores. I'm just going to use the e.l.f. primer. I like to use a primer even if I'm not using foundation. I just feel like it fills in the pores really nice, and I don't know. If you're not going to wear foundation, you can still wear a primer. I do. Anyway, so the next thing I like to do is concealer. So concealer is basically like the only makeup that I'm using on my face that's like cover up. So I'm just going to use the Maybelline Erase Dark Circles. I like to just put it on my eyelids and down to the triangle shape and around my nose. Like your nose can get kind of red when you're sick. So I like to just put that down there, and you can even like put it at the top or the bottom, whatever you want to do. Honestly, it doesn't matter. It just, when you're sick, I'm telling you, like, I don't like to put a lot of makeup on, and this is basically just what I do when I'm sick. So I'm just going to blend that out with my beauty blender. And my voice is still kind of like horsey, like raspy. So yeah, don't mind my voice because I did have a cough and it kind of sounds raspy. You know, I get sick like every year, but I noticed, because I used to go to the hospital all the time for my asthma, and it's only around the winter time that it really affects it. But I noticed that once I started getting the flu shot, like it wouldn't, my asthma wouldn't flare up as much in the wintertime. And this year, pretty much just like I just didn't even think about it. And I usually get it in November. The flu shot, because I know that once December hits, like my asthma just like flares up. It's just the cold weather that does it to me, and it really flares up my asthma. So December came, the first week of December, and I got sick because I didn't get the flu shot, of course. But I'm just glad that I feel so much better, because let me tell you something, like, it is the worst thing to go through. When you can't breathe, you can't even walk, that's a problem. That's a problem for me. So the next thing I'm going to do is just powder, where I just put concealer. This is just the Fit Me Maybelline powder. And I'm just going to put wherever I put the concealer. And honestly, if you wanted to put the powder like all over your face, you could do that too. Just to help with any shine. If you want to be like matte, you can do that. Yeah, so I noticed that when I was getting the flu shot, it was really helping me. Just going to put some chapstick on because my lips go so dry. So next, I'm just going to put some, I like to just put some highlight in the inner corners of my eye, and like sometimes I like to put it on my nose, the bridge of my nose as well, just because I just like the way it looks. I'm just using the Becca Champagne Pop highlighter, but I'm not going to show you what mine looks like because it is completely shattered. I need to figure out how to fix a powder when it's shattered, because this highlight is completely shattered. It's bad, but I still try to make it work anyway. So I'm just going to put some down the bridge of my nose as well. I don't know why, I just like to put highlight on my nose. Just a little bit. Yeah, this is shattered. I can't even, I'm so upset. I was so upset when that happened to me. So I normally would not do my eyebrows when I'm sick and I'm just, going out for a second. But for the sake of the video, I'm just going to do it. Like, why not? I'm just going to do very lightly. So, do any of you have asthma? How do you handle it? Like, how do you control it? Because I'm supposed to be on a inhaler that I'm supposed to use every day, but I haven't even started it yet. It's basically just supposed to help like long term with your asthma, but I haven't started it yet, and my doctor keeps telling me like, you need to get on that because it will help your asthma like long term, and I just haven't even started it yet. But yeah, if any of you have asthma, you know what I'm talking about, because it's really the worst thing. I really cannot handle it, and I'm so mad at myself for not getting the flu shot soon enough because I got sick. When I went to the emergency room, they put me through Express because they could really tell that like I couldn't handle it. I couldn't breathe for anything. Like I wanted to get pushed around like on a wheelchair because I couldn't breathe so bad. Just a little bit of mascara. I don't put it on the bottom lashes, I just put it on my top lashes when I'm sick just because I don't feel like it. So that's basically all the makeup I do for when I'm sick, and if you're sick, I hope you feel better. And please give this video a thumbs up and leave any comments down below if you have any questions, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.